A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er 1st down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Pretty throwing here on 1st. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at fourth down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. They'll stick with Achane. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Achane again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Fred Warner. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. The ball's out, he lost it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins likely getting ready to punt this away. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Hey, get set.
They're going for this. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he gets him around 6 there. Devon Holland there to make the stop. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They stick with McCaffrey. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He tries to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. D. Eskridge to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Ready? Done!
1st down, here's Tua. And the 49ers get there and take him down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing the southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Well, anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
He's going to push one deep down the route. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Here he goes on the bootleg. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Dolphins got it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. He beams one deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Eskridge on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Tunga Vailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now
32 stinger.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Go ahead.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Has a man, it's Achane. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
21G. 21G. 21G.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's caught for the first. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
Ready. Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high.
Here's Tua again. He's got Smith. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6.
Get safe. Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Help!
Looking to throw. Completes this one to Hill. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Turbo one.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 42-yard line.
Out.
Trying again following the sack. Completed left side to Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Scat. Ready, set.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 3rd and short.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, set. Out.
Running for it, it's Achan. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Turbo 1, high. Set.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cover 2. Eight. Set.
He'll throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Extra-point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. And a man is there to knock that away.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Purdy setting up that play action. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. 49ers gotta score in a hurry.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Buying some time right. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. He rolls to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play, so it'll be second down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back,